Hello, good people. This is Jason Irvin, aka the Janitor, and you know who we have here with us. We have Tim Stover, aka Sid Kill 17, and together, obviously, we have the bigger picture coming to you on this Monday, being recorded on a Sunday. But today, right?
okay. So stop for a second. I like that. Actually, that was funny. That was good. I like
thinking on.
Wow.
Okay, so today we are working on a beautiful piece for you guys, and it includes the dark web, the dark net, the difference, the similarities, how to get there, and trying to debunk the myths of fear.
I'm over here drinking coffee, still waking up. I'm letting him just roll and just roll.
Oh my goodness. We're debunking the myths, showing you how to get on there, and taking fear away by giving knowledge, right?
Exactly. Now you don't understand how excited I am about this topic. This is a great topic. We're going to probably run a couple of videos with this because it's probably going to be a lot of information to throw out there. For sure. There's a lot of myths and misconceptions of what is the deep web, dark web, and dark net. Mm-hmm. So we're going to break them down for you here, and we're going to show you how to get on the Tor browser and how to safely get on the dark net, and what is the difference between the deep web, the dark web, and the dark net. And we're also going to talk about what the media likes to latch onto and glorify, and we're actually going to show you in this video. How exciting is this?
Now we're freaking out. Right, he's like, in this video. Now we are breaking these into 10-minute segments, so to keep your focus and keep the DSLRs happy.
So, in the next couple of weeks, we're going to be showing you these things, and we're going to actually show you what the dark net looks like, what it's about, and why is it so glorified and blown up, or if it's blown up and glorified on the media, which I can just already tell you it is. Right? It's not going to be as amazing and astounding and scary as you think it is.
Could be, but it could be. So, before we go on, I'm going to be playing basically the role of interviewer, of the interviewee, which would be Tim.
Yeah.
And I'll also be doing the driving on the keyboards when he's telling us what to do, to kind of emulate what you guys are doing and give a full picture give a bigger picture as to what we're trying to relate.
Look at this, the wordsmith strikes again.
So, the first thing I want to ask Tim basically is seriously, what is the dark web? What is the dark web? When we hear about it, what are people actually talking about?
Right. The dark web is something that the media, and I'm not sitting here bashing the media, so if you're on the media, I understand you gotta make a story, you gotta make stuff exciting, you gotta be cool. First off, let's back up to what the deep web is, because in my research and in the work that we've done, it's used interchangeably with the dark web. It's not the same thing. The deep web is 99% of the internet. The clear net, which is, let me define that for a second. Google, Facebook, Amazon, that's all on the clear web.
The things that they go to every day.
That's all clear web. Mm-hmm. That's 1% of what is on the actual internet.
Now, when we talk about that a lot, they talk about that iceberg model. Where
that's it. That iceberg. Oh my God! I've seen some okay ones, and I've seen. Come on, really?
But basically, what it is it's what you see. It's the top.
Yes,
and so when
that's the clear
about,
web. Yeah,
that's what I want you to say. The clear web is at that top, right?
Yeah, that's exactly it.
What you see beneath the surface of those.
That's the deep web.
That's the deep web.
That's the deep web.
So.
Yeah, that's actually a good. Now, and I've worked on a course before about the Tor browser and about this, just because I've been into hacker culture and I've been involved with the dark web, looking through forums and learning things. And that's actually, the iceberg graphic is a pretty good graphic of how things are, and the part you see, part you don't see. Okay, deep web. Let's go ahead and get into that right now.
Sure.
And this is going to be like
15
parts long or something. I don't even know. This is going to be, let's roll into things. Yeah. So, the deep web is anything on the internet that is not searchable. You can't go to Google and search for these things. Most of the times you're going to find things like patient records, medical records, law records, files things that companies, institutions don't want searchable by Google. And that's all the deep web is.
Okay.
You can't be indexed, you can't be searched. Okay. It's there, you have to know the IP address or whatever to get to that file. Now, on the deep web, you have the dark web. The dark web just means something that is basically darker. It's basically different files and formats and things like malware or hacker forums, etc., that are on the deep web, and that's all that it is. Should we be warned about the fact that those batteries are flashing?
No. We'll be all right. Just keep going. Keep going. We'll finish out. We have 3 minutes on this one.
Yeah. So that really is the difference between the deep web and then the dark web. The dark web is sitting on the deep web. It's a part of the deep web, and it's just where you use the Tor browser, which we're going to get into. We're going to have the janitor here download. We're going to teach you how to download and install the Tor browser on your computer. And let me also say with this video is the dark web is just where people want to go to be anonymous. Google can't track me down there. Companies can't track me. Facebook can't track me. I can be anonymous and I can surf, I can look up things, I can talk, I can converse, I can go on the forums.
Okay, so the question that I think everybody asked in the beginning is, what is the dark web? Not just that, but how are people staying anonymous on the dark web using the Tor browser?
First off, really, how do you stay anonymous when you go on the deep web, dark web, and even the ClearNet? Is you are using the Tor browser, which is set up. Actually, it was set up originally by the Navy. The Navy, I believe, started the concept of the Tor browser. Okay. And then Tor Project took over and ran with it. There's a whole history on that. I won't get into the history. I'm a history buff, but we won't go into the boring stuff. We're going to get into the exciting stuff. This is the Dark Web series. And can I just say on a side note, it's been a little spooky around here since I've had my laptop on the dark web. We don't even go into the technical details. We've been having issues today, but so we're going to clear some stuff up though. The Tor browser is just a browser, like Firefox, like Chrome, like Safari for all you Mac users. Seriously. Sorry, man. There's one little fault with you, but I don't know. Anyway, so it's a browser. So it's a browser. What you do is when I download and install Tor browser, which we're going to do in the next video, is we're going to log in, and I want to go to a hacker forum. Let's just say that. So I log in. I want to go to this hackerforum.com, whatever, and I send that out over the Tor relay. What does the Tor browser stand for?
Tor stands for the Onion Router.
Yes.
Ta-da.
Yeah. Everybody give him a hand, please. He's playing dumb, but he knows some things on this dark web. Sorry. I was on you. Anyway, so I send it out. What I want to do, and what it does is it hits a bunch of what are called node relays, and these node relays unwrap the layer around the onion, unwraps it of where it needs to go, and it sends it to the next node relay, which then takes another layer off and sends it to the next. Hence why it's called the onion router. I'm being simplistic here with things and breaking it down simple for you. There's a lot more technical aspects of this, but these nodes are other people's computers. They're just a computer. So it's somebody else who's in the Tor project who made their computer a node relay.
By using that browser, though.
Right, they use a browser and they use a software and a setup on their router that allows me to go to Hacker Forum through their computer, through that computer, through that computer, and then going out an exit relay, which then takes me to my website. Now, these nodes all along here, they don't know who I am, they don't know where it's going, they don't know where it's been, they just know that I have this, I take the layer off, and I know what node to send it to. And that's how you stay anonymous. Because you're basically running a little VPN, if you will,
with a group of other systems.
And the more people that are on the Tor project, the Tor browsers, the more people who create nodes, the more anonymous you are, and the faster you're getting around to other nodes, because there's more nodes in your area, your country.